Greetings, scholars. Today I want to show you and to talk to you about the skeleton notes for MLA research. I'm going to click this folder here in Unit 5, and you will see this video appear here, but I'm going to click this drop box and we're going to look at the skeleton outline. So if you look at the skeleton outline, you see everything that you need in order to do the assignment. You're going to give me the title of the article. You're going to give me the pro side of the argument. You're going to give me the con side of the argument. You're going to give me history. You're going to give me definition. You're going to give me all of this information for each article that you choose, right? So I want you to be very careful how you do this assignment because there are some things that I want you to look at. I'm going to go to the sample outline for you to show you how it should look. So when I go to the sample notes and I do the drop box, look at this. One of the things I want to make sure that you do is that you give me the complete title of the article. So you're going to give me all of the information, from the working bibliography. Look at this. If I look at Article 1, right, I'm using complete MLA format. I do not have an author, okay? And remember what we said when we talked about MLA format. If you do not have an author, don't worry about it, right? You have the title of the article. I want to also point out to you, excuse me, I'm not starting over. I also want to point out to you that if you have the title of an article, remember MLA format says all important words in the title should be capitalized, with the exception of prepositions and articles, right? So make sure that every word in the title is capitalized with the exception of prepositions and articles. Remember, the title of an article goes into quotation marks. If you have the title of the article ends with a question mark, even here, you will put the quotation marks after the question mark. Then you're going to give me the title of the web posting. In this case, it's the WashingtonPost.com. Now remember what we said. Trusted websites are edu, org, gov, G-O-V, with the exception. Now, the exception to this is with newspapers, right? Established newspapers. All of you know, or all of you have heard of the Washington Post. I'm going to say it again, and I hope it's true. All of you know or have heard of the Washington Post as one of the most famous newspapers in the country. So it's WashingtonPost.com, and .com is fine for the title of a reputable newspaper, okay? Give me the date, give me the day, the month, the year. In this case, Gale in text opposing viewpoints, right? Give me your access date. I want to make sure that when you give me the title of the article, when you do this, make sure you're giving me all of the biographical information. This information should already be included on your working bibliography because you're taking your working bibliography and now you're going through your working bibliography and you're going to look for the information that you need for your paper. So look through here, right? If you look at the notes, everything is highlighted for you. You have your pro argument, you have your con argument definition. So look at this. In this article, we have all of the pro arguments, right? But we don't have any opposing views here. And if we don't have any opposing views, that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. You do not have to you're not going to find all of the information in every source, okay? There are also no definitions in this article. Don't worry about it. Every article that you read will not have all the information that you're looking for. That is why you're going to work with 5 sources, multiple sources, okay? So we do have history background information that we can take. we do have facts, statistics, expert testimony that we can take from the article, right? You're going to do this for 5 articles. Start with your working bibliography. Use your working bibliography. Now you're going to go back. You're going to read, actually read, and you're going to do a close reading of the article, and you're going to find the information in the article that you need. Remember, it doesn't matter if you don't find anything. In one of the 5 articles, you should be able to find the opposing views. You should be able to find definitions, right? So as long as when you turn this assignment into me and I check it, you have 5 sources and 5 sources have all of the information, right? Spread out. Every article won't have any. You may find one article that only has con, argument, and definitions. That is perfectly acceptable. The point is, follow format. Follow format when you do this assignment. I don't know why every time I click this, I can't click off. There we go. So put your last name, your first name. This is page 1. You have 5 sources. I only did 1 source for you to look at, so you have an idea of how the notes should be set up. But go back to the skeleton notes. This is going to be what you need in order to do the assignment. You can literally print this sheet, or not print, just download this sheet, and you should be able to type on this sheet for me, okay? Everything will be much more spread out. I put 5 sources on here because you are required to use 5 sources for the working bibliography. However, if you have more sources, right, use that information. Don't get 5 sources and get all the information you need and then throw the other, let's say, 2 sources out. Do the notes for all of the sources, because there may be something in the other articles that you're not going to use that you really want to use in your paper. So you can do more than 5 sources, but you cannot do less than 5 sources for this paper. Now, let me answer your question, because I know this question is about to come up. What happens if I can't find any definitions or any history background information in the 5 articles? Well, that just means that you need to do more research. Okay, this is the purpose of research. You are not ever going to be able to find all the information, especially because when you did your working bibliography, you only focused on just getting information that you think you need. As you work to refine your sources, you're going to find out that there is more information out there that you need to find, and don't be afraid to go back to the library. Don't be afraid to go back to the databases. Don't be afraid to do more research. You want as much research as you can so that when you start working on the research paper, you have exactly what you need in order to write the paper. Remember, your paper has to be 7 to 10 pages in length. So make sure that you take adequate notes, good notes, not adequate. Make sure that you take great notes for the assignment. As always, if you have any questions about the assignment, please email me. I will be happy to answer your questions. And as always, good writing and good research to you, and I will see you in the next video.